Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Mark, and I'm going to show you how to make a Google site a certain way because I think it will make it easier for you to make it. We're going to make an eportfolio, and you'll use your eportfolio to collect evidence on the assignments that I give you so you can turn them into me. Let's get started. Now I'm also going to show you how to format your Google Drive if you haven't done so already. There are 3 folders in the top level domain, and this domain is called My Drive, and you can see it here where the mouse is up here, My Drive. And My Drive has the classroom folder, the NIS folder, and the other folder. The other folder is where you put stuff that doesn't apply to school, but you want to keep it somewhere, so we have the other folder. The classroom folder is everything that you use with Google Classroom. In general, don't touch this folder. This folder is there to collect assignments from all your teachers for the things that you turn in. Don't touch it. Otherwise, it will cause you problems that are hard to fix. Now, the NIS folder is what we have to build. So let's look inside the NIS folder. And inside there, we have the different grades that you will be in. Grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. For example, let's look at the grade 6 folder. Inside grade 6, these are the classes that you're going to study. When a teacher gives you an assignment and it's online somehow, some kind of digital artifact, then you'll create a folder for that teacher, and you'll put that content in that folder. So if the music teacher gives you digital copies of a music sheet, then you'll go into music and you'll store all your music files here. So let's look at my class, CS and DL, Computer Science and Digital Literacy. So inside that, I have different assignments that I'm going to give you throughout the school year. Google Drawings, Google Sites, Google's Applied Digital Skills, some other digital literacy assignments. And what you have to do is just to organize yourself by dropping the assignments into the correct folder. And if a folder doesn't exist, you just create it, which is really easy. You just right click and you select new folder, or you click new and you select new folder. It's as simple as that. Remember, the only thing that should be in My Drive is 3 folders: Classroom, NIS, and Other. Now let's move to the Google site. So it is a Google site, so I want you to keep it in your computer science folder. So let's go find it. Grade 6, CS and DL, and it is Google, and so we should put it in a Google site. Now I have a bunch of eportfolios here, and I have another one here that I created today. So I'm going to put it another folder here to organize it. I'm just going to call this Google Sites 2, just like that. And I'm going to fix that little mistake right there. Click create, and this is where I'm going to put my other Google site. Now I'm putting it here so you don't have to move it later in the future. So this is usually the best way to do it. And the way you create it is you right click inside the folder, you select more, and then you select Google Sites. And then you select create and share. And this is what pops up. In the top left corner is where you name your Google site. In the middle here is your page title, and over here on the right side is your toolbox. Your toolbox has 3 tabs. The insert, when you're trying to insert content here. The pages tabs, when you're creating pages for your website, and your themes tab. And I'll show you how to create your website so it works perfectly with the themes. So let's get started over here and name our Google site. So I'm going to call this Mr. Mark's eportfolio, just like that. And when I click here, it's going to copy it here. It's also going to add it to the Google Sites folder 2 here that I created in Google Drive. So I can add a logo, and I will add that later. Right now I'm going to change this header type no, I'm going to leave it there. You have 4 choices: cover, large banner, and title only. Large banner looks larger. The cover looks really big. If somebody comes to your website, this is the first thing they see. Should be the only thing they see on the page other than the menu. And then the title only looks like this, kind of boring. So I always thought the banner would look good. And so if you want to, once you get it there, you want to change this kind of boring front banner, you can select or upload a photo. For example, if I wanted to upload a photo of the NIS playground, then I could do it just like this. Or I can go look for something. I can go look for something on the internet from Google, like beach waves. Beach waves. And I can find it and then just pick something that looks really nice and just add it to my website. That looks cool. Now I'm going to give my website a title, Mr. Marks, and I'm going to add this one here, eportfolio, and I'm going to, this is title text, so I'm going to make this bottom one header text. Heading text, F-O-E, spell it correctly. Now I can adjust some of the qualities of what I'm typing here. And I'm going to put this in the middle right there. I'm just going to change that to Mr. Mark eportfolio, just like that. Now also I'm going to add at the bottom of the page a footer, and my footer is just simple contact information for me. So I'm just going to type Mark Beckner, Northbourne High International School, in my Highland, just like that. And I might as well add a year, 2023. And then I'm going to Control A, and then I'm going to center it all. And then I'm going to add some color to the background there, and it looks like that. Pretty cool. That looks good. So, and now I'm going to add some text up here. Welcome. And I'm going to make that a heading text. I already have a title, so I don't really need it. This will be my heading text. I'm going to add some text here. Welcome to my website. Just in case I get some visitors, feel free to look around. If you have questions, please send me an email. And I'm going to embed, by pressing Control and K, my email address. And there we go. Let's center it and make it italics. To make it italics, select all. There we go. That looks nice. So one thing you want to do after you make a change to your website is publish it. So I'm going to publish my website now. Publish. And it says Mr. Mark's eportfolio. That's a good name. And you can see the entire path to my portfolio on the internet, which is right here. And it says sites.google.com/nis.ac.th/Mr. Mark's eportfolio. And who can see my website? Well, anybody can see it. Anyone at Knockhorn Pie App. Now I can change this to make it a publicly accessible website. And you have some permissions here that you can adjust. Permission for the published site, I can leave it at NIS, or I can make it public and anybody can see it. For the draft version, I don't want everybody to access this, so I'm going to restrict it so nobody can access it but Super Student, which is the owner of the account I'm making this website on. And then I'm going to publish it. And after you publish it, you can view it and see what it looks like. And that looks pretty cool so far, don't you think? So now let's add some pages. So on the right side of the page in our little toolbox over here, I have pages. So I click on there and it shows you that I only have a home page. Well, if I go down here to the bottom and I mouse over the plus sign, then you can see some new pages, some new options pop up. The first one is new page. The second one is new link. The third one is full page embed. And the fourth one is new menu section. So the last two I don't use that much, so I'm not going to go over those now. But these two I do use. So I'm going to do the new link first, and I'm going to add the school website. So the name of it is Payette International School. And so the link would be www.nis.ac.th, and then I'm going to click done. And you can see the home page and the NIS website is right up here at the top. Now I'm going to add some more pages. So I'm going to do classes. So let's do classes. And we'll just do it like this, 2023 to 2024. And I'm going to give it a, for example, if this was grade 6, I'm going to put that right behind it. And I'm going to click done. And then you can see it right here. So in the future, I'll probably add a header option to put them under. And but for now, I'm just going to do it just like this. So we have the new page and the new link. So let's add some sub pages. So the sub pages are going to be the classes that you use your eportfolio for. So here we have, here you click on the 3 dots right here on the right side, and you click add sub page. And this sub page is going to be called music. Sometimes Mr. Kevin likes you to create a web page for some of the stuff that he does. And I'm going to add another one, and this one's going to be called CS&DL. Now remember, these are sub pages for 2023-24. So next year you need to make another page, and it'll be called 2024-25. Just like that. And under CS&DL, when you get an assignment, for example, when you get an assignment for like an essay or something like that, you can add a sub page for it. And I'll tell you what to name it in the future. Essay, for example. And then you'll have the sub page will appear below the parent page, but off to the right just a little bit. And that's where that will go. Now remember, when you make changes to your website, you need to publish your website. So I'm going to go ahead and publish my website. And you can see on the left side here that I have added a link to NIS. I've also added some pages and sub pages. So now I'm going to publish everything. And then if I want to look at it, I'll see the link here so I can look at it. Okay, that looks great. So let's look at my menu items here. That looks great too, the published version. And if I want to look at the NIS page, I just click on it and it goes to the NIS website. Let's go back to what we were working on. Now notice on the published page, if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll see something that looks like a pencil. This is what you click to go to the draft mode. This is the publish mode. This is the draft mode. The draft meaning you can edit the content on your website. Now some other things I want to show you. For example, when I ask you for an assignment, I want you to go to the assignment page and give me a link to that page. Don't give me the draft version, because if you do, I'll be able to edit it and delete everything there, which I never do. But I don't like that page, the draft version. I want to see your published website, what the world would see if you were publishing to the world. So the way you do that is up here at the top, there's a little button you can press. It's a copy publish site link, and you copy it and you just press copy link, and this is what you turn into Google Classroom when I ask for your link. And then when I grade it, all I do is click on the link and it takes me straight to your work, which is really convenient for me. And it looks like that. Boom, I'm there, just like that. Now, as you're building your website, you might want to see what it looks like when you publish it. Well, there's a button right here you can press that says preview. When you click it, it turns your website and shows you what it looks like on a desktop or a laptop computer, or on a tablet computer such as an iPad, or a cell phone, an Android phone, or maybe another type of phone, an iPhone or something like that. And to get out of it, you just click the X and it takes you back to where we were before. Now, before I forget, I want one more page added to your ePortfolio. It's the About Me page. Notice all my titles start with a capital letter. Each word in a title starts with a capital letter. The About Me, capital A, B-O-U-T, space, capital M-E, just like that. Now, the About Me page, I want to have certain information about where you come from, your family, your pets, your favorite subject in school, and hobbies. Basically, that's it. So to add content, you double click on the white space normally, and it should add the content. There we go. So in here, I'm going to add my country. TR, my country. Now I want this to be heading text. So click on it and then change the background color, and then add more content here. So I come from the United States, and I want you to write 50 words. And I'm going to do this really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, that's pretty much done. And you can add pictures if you want to your content to make it look nicer. Like, for example, if you want to add pictures of your family, go ahead and add pictures of your family. All you have to do that is click on images and find the pictures, either on your computer or on another website. Do I have pictures of my family? Family photos. Here's a picture of my son. So, and you do it just like that. He doesn't look happy, does he? And do I have pictures of my dog? I don't think so. I don't need no more text. Now if I double click in the white space, I can click on images and I can find a picture of what my dog might look like and add it. Labrador. Oh, that's what my dog looks like, just like this. I'm gonna add that picture. Oh, it's so big. Now, if I don't like the size of something, I can resize it. And I have these options up here at the top to manipulate it. So the ones I use the most are crop and uncrop, like that. So if I want to make it smaller, I'll bring it in, and you notice when I slide it over, there's these vertical lines that go up and down. So that lets me know where it locks into when I release it. Now if I uncrop it, it'll shrink it down, just like that. So, and then the content will also shrink with it. So if you want to put it on a line by itself, you would have to just drag it over, put it there, and then you can stretch the rest of it out like that. Pretty cool, huh? So that's all I got for now. If you have any questions, please contact me either by email, Google Chat, or just walk into the classroom, in class or after school. Except for Wednesdays. Wednesdays we have our meetings, the teachers do. That's all I got. So thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.